emotion. So your body language from the first film, which is sort of muscle memory, it comes back to you on the second or the third or the fourth day. The camaraderie that we share. I think that bond is so great that the second time around, we were genuinely great friends on the set. And that just made our job easier. So every time we were within a scene, nobody had to worry about breaking the ice or getting to know another, none of that. I mean, I think we were kind of able to bring in that friendship on screen because all of us bonded really well off screen. And this time around, I think we knew our one man that well, where we kind of know where she's coming from, when we're executing scenes, we know her working style, all of that. I think that really added to it because genuinely this time, there was a lot more work. There are so many murders happening and there's that much more work to do. I mean, we are all on our toes. So yeah, this time I think that friendship helped, but also yes.
They're not every day you get to hear so many murders happening.
Just a regular pop life, yes.
Yeah, I'd like to reconcile that at this point in time. Like she said, I'm sure the energy on set would be very different. एक bond बन चुका होता है. आप लोग you're back there with those characters. सबसे बड़ी learning क्या है?
Learning really set with Manoj used to sit in the center like a sensei. And we used to sit around him, ask him life questions, ask him character questions. He would always have.
Don't we all?
He always has this. He has intense eyes, and first of all, he looks at you, and then he's like, "The question seriously पूछ रहा है या मजाक में पूछ रहा है?" And then he gauges it, and then he realizes, "नहीं यार, ये दिल से सवाल पूछा है." And then he goes, "साहिल, ऐसे कर." And then it happens. Be it live, be it a film, be it anything, he has answers. He's our sensei.
So cool. Bakar,
सब यही पूछ रहे
how was your experience and how
एक सवाल पूछी थी एक सवाल पूछी कोई पूछेगा ही ना थैंक यू बोलेगा
See, as Prachi also said, first
एक सवाल सबको ऐसे लग रहा है
लोग silence वन करके आए.
भाई एक सवाल सबको था
Characters are the same.
पहले लाइक मालूम वो फारूक जैसा बना रहा था
We've jailed so nicely in silence one, so
वो पूछता था
there was no breaking
हाँ वो
ice
पूछता था
again.
भाई
We wanted as if जहाँ से
लास्ट
छोड़ा था वहीं से
गरन याद किया बेचारा उसके बाद से नहीं याद कर पाया
style of
बोल रहे थार एक
characters. We wanted
फैशन
to create that character. And for me personally, my biggest kick is standing in the same frame with Mr. Bajpayee. मतलब इससे बड़ा कुछ और हो ही नहीं सकता.
Basic things, basic qualities of the disadvantages of the character that you should always keep, not to leave it to you. When I was doing it, I watched the first one first hand, tried to remind myself what I have done and what I should do now, because there is a certain part of Avinash which is not heavily touched upon by the writing of the author. Not even in the first one, not even in the second one. But that's the seed
गानियाँ
of his character. And the character's journey is taken from there. My anger, my loneliness, the character's loneliness is coming from there. So that I kept on reminding myself. Whenever I was sitting on the set, I kept on reminding myself about the backstory or the story, the personal story of this man, where he's coming from. I kept on reminding myself. And now he's on the job. Mostly when you see him, he's on the job. There is a very 2% that Aman is given
जो सिंगल था वो सिंगल
about his other side. That is the seed of his name.
तेरा पूरा डिटेल निकाल कर रखा है
That was the basic base of my life.
always such a pleasure
गानियाँ
listening
मूवी
to
देख रहे हैं
you. My question now to Prachi, आपका किरदार I interview you. मैं शुरुआत इससे करती हूँ कि आप कैसे कर लेते हैं? How do you become everyone's favorite with every character?
That's our question actually. We ask him after every shot.
But you saw
कैसे
him.
कर लेते
You
हैं?
observed him.
मत
Take your permission.
आ गया जो आप इधर सीट खाली है भाई
SG Studio, Shahid
ये चुप रहे
Patel,
ऐश्वर्या।
Asman, and the entire team who is present here. It's been a long journey with them, and also Z5, Manish Kalra, and the entire PR team here. They've always taken great care of me. And yes, we fight a lot. I fight a lot with their team in finding the right way of promoting the film, or finding the right groove. But I must tell you one thing: I don't do anything. I just try to be a sincere slave to my director. In this case, Avan Parusha Devans, who has been my friend for many years. Also because Kiran Devans was sitting here quietly. And believe me, no matter how well things go, Kiran will always have some problem there. But the great cinematographer of this, the great cinematographer of this country, who's given me a chance to work with another fantastic cinematographer, Pooja Gupte, second time. This time, the second time I'm collaborating with her. And finding such women force on the set, including Prachi there. And coming from the last one, season 1, the edition 1, Sahil Vaid and Bakar Sheikh. It was great collaborating. I mean, for me, it's going back to the same set of the people that you love working with. I don't do anything extra. We just try to focus on the job and the demand of the job and the instruction which is coming from the director, in this case, Avan. But you know what was so fascinating for me? That in the last one, the girl Yagnik, what is her full name? Pooja. Garima Yagnik. She was superlative, and she was so young. She was so fascinating. She was so hardworking. And usually I don't get into the casting, but I was keeping my finger crossed that they will cast very well for Dinka's role and Paulu's role. And the confidence that these two have shown was quite mesmerizing. Parul is going to be quite a surprise in this film, and Dinkar, is going to be so fascinating for the audience. He's coming from theatre, and Parul, the kind of confident lady that she is, I've only been watching her on Instagram, and she's been quite good. I mean, she has to tell me how to do that. But yes, it has been a fascinating journey. I have been only learning in the science. That's it.
So आपने सब बोला, but you did not let out the secret, which is amazing.
Were you actually expecting that? हम रोज पूछते थे सेट पे 20 दिन रोज आप कैसे कर रहे हो?
हाँ जी, क्या बोल रहे?
Mike.
यही है।
But now that Prachi and Vakar आपने ये second installment 2 बार काम किया है.